Hey everyone, welcome back. Okay, let's get the lighting installed in the model here. Before getting the rest of the lighting installed here, I need to figure out what I need to do to the base here to modify it, to put this inside the base, because it's I might have to add sides on here. See, I need the switches showing so my client can access the switches. Maybe it would go this way. Okay, let's see what the instructions say here for the base. See, there's a lot to do yet. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, the way they got the base here is for when the Falcon is in flight mode. And I don't want it in flight mode. I'm thinking I might just have to bypass that and make a completely new base for this model. Which is what I think I'm gonna have to do. It's looking like that. Okay. So the base here is for when you want the Falcon in flight mode. So it's flying around doing its thing, right? Right. It's not really for when it's just sitting. So I'm going to make another base, probably roughly about the same circumference size, maybe just a little bit wider. Yeah. So I'll make one point of the landing platform that it's on, a flat edge for the switches here. Okay, so this is pretty much useless to me right now. So forget that. I'll build one from scratch. Yeah, okay. All right, that's what I'll have to do. Yeah. All right. So we are actually at right here. Okay, so I got the lights here that go to light up the rear engines here. And I just need these here. looks like that. I'm just gonna plug these in. I just need to do a quick load test. Little bit disappointed. All right. That's not going to do it for me. That is not going to do it for me. It's nowhere near bright enough. Not even close. Okay, I'm going to up it to 9 volts. I wonder if I use SMDs on the ends here instead of these. Okay, so I got my SMDs here. I'm going to try these on here directly and see if I can get it to work the way I want it to work. And the only other thing I can think of, which is what I'm probably gonna have to do, is take this out of here and put strip lighting in the back here, and it'll have to be upgraded to a 12 volt power supply. I'll still have to build a stand for the ship to sit on, and basically just rebuilding this into the stand to light everything up. And then I can, which means if it's going to be 12 volt power supply, these here would have to have resistors on them if I'm going to use these. Alright. Okay, got them hooked up. Pretty much exactly the same effect with 9 volt. Okay, I think there's too much of the light being dispersed by this plastic here. And it's just not bright. So I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna put some of this white rice paper in behind here, and use my 12 volt lights, string lights, put in behind here, and then everything else, like these lights here, will have to have resistors on them. and that should do the trick. It's just, there's just too much light being dispersed away from the end here. And I'm just not comfortable with it. So that's what I'm going to do. This is going to go. It'll help reduce the weight of the model as well. Yeah. Alright, that's all cleared out of there now. I just put that that rice paper stuff on the back here, and then run strip lighting along the edge here towards the engine output. And hopefully that should do the trick. I got a good strip here. Right thickness. So as it goes inside here, like this, and fits all the way around. Just like that, all the way around. And then put that strip lighting in behind here. And we are rocking. There we go. Just got tiny little dabs every now and then from the glue gun. Now I'm just going to put the strip lighting in behind here. And that should do the trick. Okay, so I got the LED strips in there. Got to hook up the AC power. Let's do a quick light test. Well, it is a lot brighter. It's brighter than what it was. But I'm thinking I can still get that same effect with regular LEDs. So it doesn't need to be 12 volt power supply. It can be 9 volt. Like I can use that first string of LEDs, but tie off other LEDs off the same lines, having a whole group of them all the way around, and it should still be just as bright. And that way I can keep the model on a battery instead of having to find an outlet to plug it in. So they would still need a resistor, which is no big deal. Okay, all right, so I'm going to replace this with a string of LEDs. A lot more than 6 than what the thing already had in here. 3, 6, 12, probably about 15 LEDs all the way across. At about the same distance away. And that should do the trick. Okay, got 18 LEDs in there. Think that's enough? I don't know if that's enough. So I just got to link them all together, put a resistor on it for the whole line. Well, link up half the lines here and the other half, and then have a resistor on this side, resistor on that side, tie them in together, which will go to the switch and the power source, blah blah blah. All right, so I got All the LEDs tied in together. Two 22 ohm resistors. Looks good. So I got like 9 lines all tied in. The only thing tying them two together is the ground, and then the two positives are separate on their own resistors. So let's do a quick light test. That's actually pretty good. That is actually pretty good. I think I'm pretty satisfied with that. It's pretty much equally as bright as the 12 volt power supply. But then there's a lot more lights involved here than I had with those lines. Okay, so now I got it back down to 9 volt power supply, where's where I wanted it to begin with. Alright, so, and the model's a little lighter now. It'll be a little less cheaper to ship the model to my customer. But before I really do a whole lot more, I need to get that stand built. That stand. So I need to find out how much or how wide I want it. I want it at least as wide as this, like a little bit wider than the Falcon, and then I'll have a straight portion out the front here on the nose, just under the nose, and that's where the switches are going to be, on the front. But I still have to put the pot lighting in yet, because it goes all the way around the outer edge of the circular part of the Falcon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check out some photos of scenes of the Falcon that was landed, and find out the around approximate positions of the pot lights, because I know there's multiple ones for each section here. I don't know if it's like 1, 2, 3, or was it 4 across for each section around. So I'm going to find that out first, drill the holes, and I'm going to use 5mm white LEDs for the pot lights. Alright, so you can see here that it's got 2 large pot lights on either side of the entrance here, and then smaller ones that go around the outer edge. And it also has a red light there, one there, and one there. Let's see here. You can see it better here. It's got 2 red lights there, there, and one there. Let's see here. You can see on the bottom, and they got 2, and there's smaller pot lights up here. At least for the entrance here, it's got big pot light here, here, and then it's got small ones going around the outer edge here on these areas. So okay, so I won't worry about the big pot lights on this side, because this side here there's no entrance. That's why they got the big ones here. So like there's one here, and there's after that one here, one here. Well, actually one here, one here. Okay, so there's 3 on this side, and the big pot lights there and there. And then I go 2 more pot lights back here, and do the same thing for that side, except for the big pot lights, because there's no entrance there. So they're gonna probably put 3 pot lights on that side. 1, 2, 3 there. Okay. And you see I got that all sealed in. Just gotta let that dry and then smoothing it out later. Okay. Okay, so and in here I gotta put in holes for the red lights. Okay. Now, for these smaller ones, I ran into an issue here. I shouldn't have put these on, because they go right over the areas that I needed to drill. Unless I drill right down the center of this, that actually would work. And it would be pretty much in the right spot where the light goes too. One there, and then you got the one over here. You know what? That worked. That's actually not bad. That's not bad at all. How about that? It actually worked. So I got 2 more back here. Oh man, it's gonna be one sexy ship. There we go. I drilled the holes there. I'm going to be using a .30 mil. You can see I drilled 2 more holes there. They go up inside the ship to the red LED. You won't even see the fiber optic line there because it's hidden behind the panel here. I just got 1 more to drill over here. Then all 3 of those will go to an LED, red LED, somewhere around here. They'll all go to that 1 LED. And that'll take care of that. So I got the other one drilled right there. So going by the area there where it was. So looks pretty darn close to where it's supposed to be, which is good. So it's all going to be just fiber optic lines poking through those areas, and that will take care of that lighting. Okay, got the red LED there, fiber optic lines going in, 91 ohm resistor on that one. Higher resistor for this because, well, red just loves the juice, so I gotta reduce it down. Let's do another quick light test. There, got the one under there, looks good. Alright, not bad. Chrome silvered the back of the LED there because I don't want any red spreading into the landing ramp there. Alright, so I put 2 little segments in there to give it that deeper look, because if you look at the pictures closely, the light isn't directly down to the hull level, it's up inside. So now I got a LED that's going to go in just in the tops here on both sides, but the rest of these lights, LEDs, are right down to the hull level. So what I'm going to do for the ones over here, I'm going to flatten them out so that you don't see rounded edges as they're poking down. So they'll be flat-headed, and these ones here I don't have to worry about it. So I'm just going to put LED there, one there, and then finish off the lighting. I already have 5 mil flathead LEDs, so these are the ones I'm going to use for those, and I'm just going to use the round-headed ones for here. Okay, so I got these pot lights here all connected. Let's just do a quick light test, make sure they're okay. Okay, 22 ohm resistor. Resistors help reduce the brightness, but they also help to increase the life expectancy of the LED. Okay, that's good. Oh, mama. Damn. Wow. So I'll have these on a separate switch, the pot lights, which will be connected to the landing bay lights. Those will be on a separate switch. The engines will be on a separate switch, and the cockpit. Sure is nice when you see everything working beautifully. So this plug is useless. It's no good to me. So what I have to do is I'll snip these off, connect these lights to here, and this one here will connect to the lights over here. Eventually they'll get connected to these. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I got this side here all connected now, and it's connected all the way over to this side. This also has a 22 ohm resistor on this side. Let's do another light test and see how good this baby looks. And all the lights are working there. That all lights up. That all lights up. That all lights up. Pot lights are working beautifully. Nice. Okay, so let's see. The engines will have their own switch. Pot lights and this will have their own switch. The front lights will have their own switch. And the cockpit will have its own switch for lighting. So we're going to have 4 switches in the front on the base to light up each part of the ship. So I got the 2 front pot lights connected here, 22 ohm resistor. These will go to their own separate switch. Looks good. Let's do a quick light test, see how it looks. Not bad. Looks good. Looks good. All right. Well, everyone, that is it for this episode. In the next one, we are going to continue with some more assembly. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. If you have any questions, or you want me to do commission work for you, contact me at epic.models@gmail.com. See you all again later. Bye-bye.